So this is very easy to press, right? So that's called a large intestine 11. And this one, when you press that, you help the tennis elbow. And also, this is large intestine. It runs from here all the way from large intestine 4, from the index finger all the way here to the nose. So anything in the nose like congestion or sinusitis, you can press this. So that's a very interesting point to help the inflammation. And then we're gonna do the large intestine 5, which if we put the hand like this, and then you flex your thumb, yeah, you flex your thumb, yes. And then there's 2 ligaments here. You see the 2 ligaments there? In between the ligaments, on the wrist, yes, that's the large intestine 5. So you see this red star? So when you flex your finger, you see the 2 ligaments on my hand, my old hand, because I wash so many times each day.
Scrubbing the floor.
So this is the large intestine 5. This is 11. You draw a line between this, and then 3 fingers below this large intestine 11, and this is the 10. This is sore, right? So when you play tennis or pickleball, this muscle get very tight. You can press this. This is a very good spot for balanced immune system, tennis elbow. So when you really don't like to lie down, you can do this by sitting up, those points, 11, 10, and 5. So that's the large intestine. And then the large intestine 4 is the one can drop your blood pressure right way. So if you put your hand together like this, the highest point between the index finger and the thumb.
When we're pushing and applying pressure, are we simply applying for like 30 seconds? Are we supposed to move the thumb a little bit or just be still?
I think you can press, just press. If you want to massage, it's fine. Yeah. So the yellow star, you see that? When I put her hand together like this, it's the highest point. So this is the between the first metacarpal and the second, in between this, and then the highest point. So this is easy, very famous 4, because this 4, I needled this before for 93 years old, and he does not want to lie down because he had pain, and he dropped to the floor because the blood pressure dropped. Yeah, so this is the 4. So you see all of this arm, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can, that's good for the hand pain, elbow pain, immune system, anything related with the digestion. It will related with the immune system.
I would say from the cell phone, like this hurts me.
Yes, because you tighten up the ligaments, right? Yeah. And then the other thing is you need to reduce the salt. If you're not going to cook your own food, yeah, the processed food has a lot of salt.
Every restaurant has
Yes, yeah, exactly. So that is the hand. And then let's see, it's not easy. So let's do the knee point. And
Still have one, the blue one.
yeah, this blue one. So we find this tibial bone, along the tibial bone, and then you see the curve when you go straight, and then you couldn't go straight anymore. There is a indentation here, and that blue one is the spleen 9. So this also helping the knee pain. So that's, and then we have this liver 8. Liver 8 is the one which you bend your knee, and then at the end of this crease, the transverse crease, and there's one here, If you want to put your leg like this,
Okay.
yeah, and people will see this red star. So that's a liver point. Liver point helping not only in locally the knee, but also the eyes, because the liver helping bring more blood flow to your vision. So that's good. And then we have, see, when you have, let's say the kneecap, right? This is the kneecap. And then you can feel the inside, there is an indentation here. That's called the knee eye. Yeah, the internal knee eye, and on the other side is external knee eye. So the internal knee eye, we needle that, and you can also press that. So that is also helping the knee pain, the internal knee eye. And then this one on the top of the kneecap, in the middle, on top of the kneecap, do you feel anything here? Yes.
Sore.
Yeah, this is sore. Because see, when you flex your leg, it's different position, right? When you do this, it's here. When you bend, yeah, it's go up. So it's just on top of the midpoint of the kneecap, and that one is called 鹤顶. That one is very good for your knee. And actually, I needle this point when I have the knee pain, right here. And you can go straight. It quickly loosen up this muscle. So that is the blue star. And there is a, let's see, and then if we locate this, there's a knee eye outside this knee. Oh, I couldn't, you bend, yeah. If you bend your knee and outside the kneecap, there's another knee eye. It's called external knee eye, and that one is also good for the knee pain. That one does not hurt, right? Then from this external knee eye, use 4 fingers. 4 fingers below that knee eye, external knee eye, 4 finger below. And then you draw a line parallel to the ground. Use your thumb, one thumb lateral outside the tibial bone. And right here is the master point for immune function. Sore, right? Yeah, this is sore. So this is the point that a lot of experiment, like they locate on the animals and they stimulate that with different kind of stimulation, different frequency, intensity, and that will help to stimulate the body, enhance the antibody production. So that's the stomach 36. So you have this bunch of knee point. Yeah, so that's the one. And the other one called the sea of the blood, which is a little bit hard to, so if you locate this, the top part of the kneecap, and you go 3 finger above, and right here on this line, this is the spleen line, right? We go straight and then use the 3 finger above this inner corner of the kneecap. You get another point. The other way you do is, but you probably, it's hard to do unless you have your wife do that or husband. You have your palm and then you hold your kneecap and then 45 degrees of your thumb from your kneecap. This is 45 degree, and then press down. This is the spleen 10. But I'm gonna mark that and see if we just use 2. So if this is the point, spleen 10. So we have spleen 9 and this spleen 10. The reason I like this spot is because this we use that to lower the histamine level. Like histamine will cause so much inflammation, right? The eye, the joint, That's why anything stimulate histamine, you should reduce. So this is one. So if you locate the inner out, the upper corner of the kneecap, and actually it's not really on a straight line, so it's better doing like this way. So talking about histamine, because histamine causing blood vessel leaking, so anything related to inflammation, you will be aggravated by high level of histamine. And the histamine, what stimulates histamine is turmeric, pepper, white black pepper, high sugar, high salt, alcohol, including red wine. Even red wine is said lower the blood sugar, but it induces the histamine. And the other thing which I really think is critical is the nuts and seeds. So people think nuts and seeds are good. Not good for if you have inflammation. Let me give you an example. There is this doctor. His specialty is MS, MS-ALS, autoimmune, right? And then he's late 30s. He himself developed MS. So I asked the mother, I said, did he eat a lot of nuts and seeds? And I thought he's a junk eater, like eat a lot of processed food, but he's not. He cook his own food, but he put a lot of pepper and he leave on peanut butter. And that's how it triggers the histamine. Once it raised to a certain level, then you just stimulate the immune system so much that it produces antibody attacking your nervous system, attacking your joint, skin, psoriasis, eczema, sinusitis, all of this allergy and autoimmune. Peanut is the worst, and salt too. Yes, if you put everything together, I think my personal experience is maybe Brazilian nuts is a little better because it's big. You can eat two, right? Yeah, two or three. Three is the most. Yeah. If you eat more, actually, let's start with two, right? And then you eat 1 day, 2 day, by 3 days, if you feel like you have a little bit of phlegm, that means it's too much. That means it stimulates your body produce more phlegm. And if it's fluids here, it's a phlegm. If fluids in here, you got swelling of the knee. So yeah, that's the information. Almond, yes, it's also bad, unless you want to soak in the vinegar and then cook with a pressure cooker. That's probably almond milk is the worst because you don't know how much almond you injected, and also they want to add, I think many years ago they used salt to enhance the taste. Now some people saying it's sweet. I think they add sugar because I taste almond milk before, many years before, and I keep getting phlegm after even just 3-4 days. But you probably will not be as sensitive as I am because I had chronic inflammation there. But if you keep eating, then you have more phlegm. You hear those people have phlegm here and they have hoarse voice. You ask them, they eat nuts and seeds. And if you put nuts and seeds, you put sugar, you put alcohol together, then you're gonna stimulate your immune system so much. And that's one of the reasons many vegans have autoimmune, neuropathy, MS, ALS, different kind of autoimmune. Depends on which gene is more vulnerable.
I had an allergic reaction to cashew milk.
Actually, cashew is the worst. Yeah, cashew is the worst. Peanut butter and cashew are the worst because it tastes so good and but it's hard to digest. Yeah. So the histamine is coconut milk may be okay. What is a coconut milk? Do you know how they process that? I mean, coconut water is natural, but I don't know. That's not. Oh, they grounded. What they added there? Okay. Yeah, that I mean depends. I mean, I wouldn't stay with one diet for a long time. You can try for 6 months, with increase the dosage, lower the dosage. I mean, I don't get rid of nuts and seeds. I still eat almonds maybe once a week, twice a week.
You soak them?
Huh?
You soak them?
I don't.
Eat it raw.
No, I eat it raw, no salt. But after 2 days, it's only five. After 2 days, I started to have phlegm, and I will stop. If I don't stop, I will have rashes on the skin. So that's how I detect how much I can. If you already have some symptoms, stop for a few weeks, and then start with a small amount. But I wouldn't count on this energy bar because yeah, the energy bar has nuts, and also I don't know how much they put it there. And you put everything together, sugar, even its sugar substitute is no good. Yeah. Cow's milk, I think where Tony, that's 92 years old neighbor, he drink milk. And I consulted many 90 years old, 100 years old who are healthy, not crippled, and they drink milk. They just don't drink too much. And that gentleman, he drink this much milk with his coffee. But if you drink like say 4 ounces and then you start to have some phlegm or your tongue look white, thick coating, then you cannot tolerate too much. And then I started the goat milk because it has the middle chain fatty acid, which is very good for the nerves. And personally, I never drink that before, but I listened to some functional doctor advertising um, middle chain fatty acid. They actually make that oil and then they put it into their coffee. I was like, why should I drink that if the goat milk has that? So I tried goat milk a couple of years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, before COVID. And then the first time I was ambitious, I drink like 4 or 5 ounces, caused me nauseous because I never drink that before. And then I lowered to 2 or 3 ounces. There's no problem. And the benefit is when I drink that, it suppresses the appetite. So I don't feel hungry. And that's part of Mediterranean diet. So what's that? Oh, good. That also has a middle chain fatty acid. That's good for the nerves. Yeah. And then I listened to so many parents saying that the kids cannot drink milk, they can drink goat milk. Those kids cannot process cow milk. So if you couldn't process that, drink goat milk. Fat whole milk is good. Yeah, don't process that. Yeah, it tastes good, and oat milk is quite new. I mean, it's fine.
Starbucks.
Yeah, it is fine. But if you listen to one of the functional doctor, he thinks that oat has lactine. Lactine is a big thing now. If you search lactine, lactine is toxic to the joint. So that's why when you eat too much raw food, and then you can cause joint pain because the lactine. So you have to cook the vegetables, and if you eat salad, you cannot eat too much. Too much will cause problems.
What about like that blue zone diet?
Blue zone diet.
No, that's nuts.
They, I don't know how much they eat. If they eat, I don't know, handful, but I see so many people eat handful every day. They get sinusitis, neuropathy, different issues. Um, and if you are a good sleeper, you don't have stress, your digestive system is in perfect shape, it might be okay. But for me, I'm not a perfect sleeper, and I create stress for myself. So my histamine level basically is high. So if I take something induced the histamine, I would be in trouble.
But I always heard that putting cow's milk in my coffee. I would drink coffee in the morning. I don't put cow's milk anymore because it's bad.
I don't think. Ask Tony. Tony, you use milk, right? Tony buy milk from Costco. This big bottle. even not organic. He's 92. He has no pain, and his doctor told him, "You are not going to die unless I cure you." So he whatever he did for 92 years, and it's not just him. It's not just him. I consult many 90 years old. If they make it 90 and still functioning, then whatever they did, I trust them more than the food industry.
So all we hear about cow's milk that is so bad is not true.
Unless you drink too much. Yeah, if you drink like 5 glasses, I would think it's too much. If only 1 glass, Tony, how much milk you drink?
You say
1 glass of milk or half glass of milk?
1 glass of milk.
1 glass, yes.
And I use extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, that's the key.
Because I'm Italian.
Yes.
It's got to be extra virgin, otherwise we don't go.
But Coney has a one secret. He loves sweets, and he eats very little. That's how the hearing goes. But I mean, 92, right? It's already he get to this point. No cholesterol issue, no nothing. He has no pain, and he fell from the cutting the tree. When was that? And break the rib. He even didn't go to the hospital. 3 ribs. They gave him a Fosamax.
Fosamax, that is bad because it's going to get the muscle instead. Oh, I'm going to eat more provolone cheese now.
Yeah.
I had it at 103 every day. Nothing.
But not, no, he is not. She is not.
My husband said every day she got a big like a soup bowl, and she put in Cheerios, and she put in coffee, and half a cup of milk, whole milk.
Yes.
Every single day. She
Yes.
had coffee in the cereal with milk.
Yes.
She liked it like that.
Yeah.
Every morning I drink 16 ounces of milk. Italian milk, and Italian coffee.
Oh, you drink coffee?
Yeah, he drink coffee. Yeah, but the problem with him, he never sleeps well. So, but he delayed the sleep, because when you drink coffee, you don't feel tired. So he will sleep. He said his best times to sleep is from 2, 3 to 10 or 9, which is fine. He never depressed. Yeah, he will get up late, like 8, 9 a.m. So.
But the doctor, last time I went, he warned me. He says, "You're perfect health, but I know which way you're going to die." I said, "How? I'm going to kill you." That's it.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that.
yeah. So anytime I have, what is that? I mean the raw milk it has a lot of benefits, but I don't have the gut to try that. Per mother, it's a neurologist. His son is a physician, and he actually sell underground the raw milk in Brooklyn, in New York. And there are a lot of people drink raw milk, which is delicious, but I have no gut to try that. Do you want to try?
No, raw.
Yeah, it's very nutritious and yes, but I would just go organic whole milk. And his milk is not even organic. It's from Costco. Yeah.
I never changed my diet. The same taste. It's got to be. I don't eat too much. This morning I ate some. Almost nothing.
Yeah, the key is he eats everything small amount except for his coffee. Yeah.
He's not hungry because of the coffee?
Yeah, I think he drink a lot of milk.
Instead of regular fish, because I'm afraid of the bone.
Yeah, he stopped eating fish, but he used to eat fish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was young, he eat fish. Yeah.
And the regular meat just a little bit, chicken just a little bit.
Yeah, everything small amount. And I tested the blood sugar because I'm not diabetic, but I couldn't tolerate carbs. So I tried different things. And if we eat the same amount, the same food, his blood sugar is not going up, mine is going up. So I think the amount how much you eat. And also men and women are different. Women will tend to have
I don't
hyper.
mean to say anything that sounds like about your culture, but your culture, most people have the lowest triglycerides, the lowest cholesterol because of the culture of people.
Yeah, I think now it changed because they all eat processed food.
Well, that's your meter.
That's his heart.
That's
Right.
bless you.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Look how low, 125 over 67.